This is the second and final part of the SQL View Pro module review from DNN stuff. Just want to get out of here for a second and show under the action menu there's a repository of pre-configured reports that comes with the module. I have tried to use the Google template chart, so I can select it. I can import templates. The only thing that caught me out of guard is that I started to try the module. I created a report, but then when I went to browse repository and I clicked import template, then my own report that I have created before was lost, was overwritten by the template. That's fine. That's just the way the module works. It just got me out of guard. But now I know that in case you try to import a template, just be careful, because if you have a report already created, that report will be overwritten by the template that you import. Okay. But again, what I wanted to show is that the Google Chat report will also produce a nice graphic, as you can see, based on Google's charting API. So let's go to edit current report set, which is the Google chart based on Google Chart API. If I go to edit, I can definitely change the SQL here to adjust to my scenario. I'm going to replace with MySQL, and here's the fragment that talks, quote unquote, with Google API and plots the charts based on the data gathered from the report query. So here in the report query we have two fields. We have the count and the actual agent, which is called browser. So I'm going to get those two fields, use them right here in the template, right here. See, I'm going to replace amount by count, which is the count field that I have, and I'm going to replace name by browser. And instead of thousands, I'm going to put the count again here. This is just the label, and I'm going to just rename the charts to user agents. So what I'm doing here is I'm reusing the template text that came with the Google chart to adjust to my scenario here, to my query here. Okay, so I'm going to click update, and hopefully you're going to have a nice chart. See, very good, very good. So basically we took the template that came with the module and we adjust to our scenario here. Now there's something a little bit strange here, because each segment is coming with the same, although the numbers are quite different, but they are coming with the same size. So again, just a little bit strange that, but the next thing that I want to show is that in the same module you can plot different reports just by going to edit current report set. Again, it's a report set, it's not just one report. You can add more reports, and this time I'm going to just bring the list. User agent, I'm gonna get the SQL again, and that's basically it. I'm gonna click update. So we have two reports in the same set. So when I click update, it will show the first one at the top, the second one at the bottom. Let's just make this style a little bit better for the black one. So again, showing the same data, but one in a chart format coming from Google API. By the way, you can explore Google API by coming to the Google Chart API. And another nice feature that this the SQL View module has is the capability of exporting to Excel. So if I come back to edit current report set, let's say user agents, there's a checkbox here that enable Excel export. So update. Okay, now we have. So if I click here, it will download the data in Excel format. Don't want to do that now. Now the last thing that I want to explore is the possibility of creating report parameters. So let's go back to the report. And in our case here, what I'll try to do is I'll try to create two parameters, start date and end date, so we can restrict the report data based on the time frame. So let's try to do that. So we have the report section, and then we have the add the parameter section. Let's click on add parameter. And let's use a calendar. Let's call it start date. Caption will be start date. And I'm going to leave the parameter default as empty. Not gonna put anything there. Click update. So one parameter is there. Let's create another one, which is the end date. End date. And the caption will be end date. Click update. So two parameters created. If I click update here, now the report is asking for start date and date. If I click run, what it's actually showing here is the entire data without any parameters, because I have not placed the parameters yet in the SQL code there. So let's go back to the SQL, and now we're going to use those parameters inside the SQL that we have used for both reports. Let's go first to the Google graphic one. So there is already a line that is commented out that will allow us to put a time frame, to bring the data within a time frame. So the format of the parameter is just like this, bracket, square bracket, and then parameter, and then the name of the parameter, which is start date, and the second one is end date, and hopefully this will do the job. Let's do it in this report and in the second report as well. Date. Let's go to the second one, which is the one that shows in a grid. I'm going to just replace this line, click update, and hopefully this will work out. So let's restrict the data from, let's say, from April 1st to April 30th. So just for the month of April. Let's run. I'm not sure why the parameters didn't work. It might be related to date format. I'm gonna leave it as is, and I will report this back to Richard, and hopefully he will be able to tell me exactly how I can make it work within dates. Now, my last comment about the module is really, I mean, one of the things that I really look into a new module or any sort of module is the documentation. When you download the zip file for the installation, it doesn't come with documentation in it in the file, but actually if you go to a DNN staff website, they have a pretty good documentation here. If you go to, again, DNN staff modules, SQL View Pro, they have a whole bunch of demos that will help you a lot understanding the different aspects of the module. They do have good demos. Again, you are well served here with their online documentation and their online demos. Okay, so basically this was a review of the SQL View Pro from DNN staff. Overall, everything worked out quite well, with a couple of things that, again, might most likely be myself not knowing exactly how to put the parameters, or from the Google chart point of view, maybe I did something wrong there. But if I come to realize what was done wrong in those two instances, I will post another video with that one. But overall, great module. Does something that I really wanted to do for a while, which is a way to store SQL statements that you can just go there, go to a page, see the report right away without having to run queries on the database directly. Okay, so thank you very much. That's it. Bye.